Hey everybody, I wanted to take a few minutes to explain what this compensation plan summary chart is all about. If you are at all like me, you look at this and you shake your head and then you tuck it away and you get curious about how you get paid, and so you pull it out again and you look at it and you shake your head and you put it away, and then you might show it to your husband and he looks at it and can't make any sense of it. But anyway, to make a long story short, if somebody can explain this, it might make it easier for you to understand how you get paid and where your efforts should lie so that you can maximize your paycheck. Even if you are only interested in earning enough money to help pay for your products, this is still an important document to understand. So I always start in the middle. We get paid 11 different ways when we work for Plexus. It's fantastic. We have the potential to get 5 paychecks a month. But the very first place you will find your income is from the commission on your sales. And we have 2 different commission rates. This is for ambassadors. So when we sell product to a customer, that amount of product we sell contributes to our volume, which we call PV. That either stands for product volume or personal volume. I'm not sure which. Oh, it says right there, personal volume. So there we go. So even your own purchases contribute to your personal volume. So if you bought the triplex, that would be $109 in sales, and I think the volume on that is like $101. And then if you sold 5 triplexes to other people, all of that together at the end of the month would contribute to your personal volume. If you end the month, and just by the way, the month ends at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Everything goes back to 0 on the last day of the month. So for where I live, that is 11 p.m. Central Time. And yes, sometimes it comes down to the very last minute. So if you end the month below 100 PV, you are not eligible to get paid on anything. Now you think, okay, well, I didn't sell anything. Why would I get paid on anything? Well, if you start building a team, you get paid in ways other than product sales. So you have to end the month with at least 100 in PV to be eligible to get paid. Now you can see here that you don't get paid on your first 100 PV. So if you end the month less than 500 PV, your commission rate is 15%. But if you hit that magic threshold of 500 or more, then you will get paid 25% commission. So let's say, for example, you sell or buy $500 worth of product by the end of the month. Then you will get paid. You don't get paid on the first 100. You will get paid 25% of $400. So that equals $100, right? Now, let's just say that your PV was $1 short of 500. Say you ended the month at $499. Then you would get paid 15% of $399, which is about, let's see, 15%, which is about $60-ish. So you can see the benefit to you for reaching that $500 mark, okay? So I always tell my new ambassadors that getting to 500 is a very good initial personal volume goal. Now, over here, you will see, oh, let's skip that part for a second. Down here, you will see this block called Preferred Customer Bonus. Now, it is super important that you encourage all of your customers to buy from you as a preferred customer instead of the other option, which is retail customer. Those are the 2 different types of customers you can have. Retail customers spend more on their products, but they only are buying them 1 order at a time. Preferred customers get a discount, and they have a monthly auto ship that they can set up and manage themselves. So when you get a customer to order from you as a preferred customer, in addition to that sale contributing to your personal volume, which adds to your commission, you will get a cash bonus based on what products that customer purchases every single month that they order from you. So if you have a customer that's buying the triplex from you, you will earn 25, if you get over 500 in volume, you will earn 25% commission on that sale and another $20 in preferred customer bonuses. So it's very important that you encourage all of your customers to order from you as preferred. Assume that that is how they are going to order from you and instruct them to order from you that way. Give them instructions and reassure them that they have total control over their order and their backup order. So this money that you get in your preferred customer bonus ends up being almost as much as this money. So it really does make a difference. Now, that's how we get paid on customers, but let's talk about what happens when somebody joins your team. That is where the big money comes into play. Not initially, but remember, we are building teams from nothing, one brick at a time. So it does take time to build a team, but the more engaged you are, the faster that usually happens. So when you get a new ambassador who joins your team, you are paid, let me see if I can find it. You are paid a business building bonus right here in this block, okay? So when they buy a welcome pack, half of the cost of a welcome pack is paid to the ambassador who is paid to the ambassadors in that new ambassador's upline. Okay, 50% goes to the person who does the sponsoring. So if I bring on a new recruit, I get 50% of half of the cost of the welcome pack. So if they buy a $99 welcome pack, I get $25. 25, 15, and 10% go to the next 3 qualified ambassadors up the line. Now remember, qualified means that you have 100 in PV at the end of the month. If you don't have that 100 PV, then you forfeit your business building bonuses. Now, it is a good, solid business practice to encourage all of your new ambassadors to buy a welcome pack. You do not get paid commission. They do not get paid commission on their welcome pack. In other words, the cost, that $99 welcome pack, does not go into their volume for the month. It doesn't count because the money doesn't get paid out in commissions. It gets paid out in business building bonuses. Okay, but buying a welcome pack is a very, very good deal. It's actually 10% about or more off of the normal ambassador price, and it's the only way to get a success kit, which is so important for business builders. Okay, so that is definitely something that should be part of your standard operating procedures, to have your new ambassadors purchase a welcome pack. Okay, now, should that new ambassador get commission qualified before the month ends, which means that they get their PV to $100, not including their welcome pack, then they will pay out points to the 7 people in the organization above them. Now these points are the same for the first 3 levels down. So if I recruit Susie, Susie recruits Carol, and Carol recruits Joni, I am getting 5 points, and they end the month as qualified ambassadors, which means they have $100 in sales over their welcome pack. Then I will get 5 points for each of those people. And everybody above me going up 7 levels will also get points. And at the end of the month, Plexus takes the profits that they make and they divvy them up amongst all the ambassadors that have people on their team. And they pay out a dollar amount per point. It averages about $3. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. So in theory, actually in practice, my level ones who are active at the end of the month pay me 5 points. 5 points is about $15. So you can see as you move up the ambassador ranks that those promotions depend solely on points and how many personally sponsored active ambassadors you have. And when you reach these point levels, then you get paid out a certain number of dollars per point, usually around 3. So you can see that a gold ambassador is required to have 100 points. Now, that is about 20 people on their levels 1 through 3. They only have to have 3 of them that they personally sponsored. So that means that their teammates can help build their team. Now, this is the points needed outside of your primary leg. So if you have one really strong person who's working that is on your team and all of your points are coming from the work she is doing, then she might pass you in rank because you have to have a certain number of points outside of her, okay? So you can see here that to get to a senior gold ambassador, you have to have 250 points. Now, the number of people that takes varies based on what level the person is on. But if all of your team was just 3 levels deep, then that would take 250 divided by 5 is about 50 people. And at the end of every month, if you had 250 points, you would get about $750 added to your paycheck based on just having a team. Now, what happens is, as you work your Plexus business and as you grow your team, remember, you are not the only one that is doing the recruiting. Hopefully, you recruit somebody and then they recruit somebody and so on. And we really like to talk about the power of 3. So you recruit 3 and they recruit 3 and then those people recruit 3. And before long, your team is growing by leaps and bounds. And there is a big benefit financially for having a team. So I'm a senior Ruby ambassador. So every month if I end the month with 750 points, I'm adding that times 3, which is about, it's about $2,500. That is in my paycheck. That is just for having a team. That doesn't include my commissions, my preferred customer bonus, my business building bonus, etc., etc. Okay? Now, this is the confusing part. So if you have any questions about how that works, just shout out the questions and we'll try to uncover the answers. Now, this box right here explains that we have retail override commissions. What that means is that we get paid 5% on the sales of our level ones. The people we directly recruit, we get paid 5% on their sales after their first 100 is taken out. Okay, so if I recruited Joan and she did $200, she ended the month with $200 in PV, I would get 5% of $100. Okay, so that's another source of income. Now, yet another source of income are these achievement bonuses. Every single time you rank to the next rank, so the first rank advancement is really silver, and all it takes to get to silver is 3 personally sponsored qualified ambassadors. Now, what does that mean to get to silver? Silver is different than any other rank advancement because the person that you recruit does not have to be commission qualified. They do not have to have $100 over their welcome pack. They can fall into one of 2 categories and still count for you. One, they can purchase a welcome pack, okay? That is all they have to do. If you get 3 people in 1 month to join your team and purchase a welcome pack, you will turn silver, and you will forever be a silver ambassador. Now, say those 3 people up and disappear. You're still a silver ambassador, but you get paid on nothing because they disappeared and you have no points, okay? But to earn that rank of silver, you have to have 3 personally sponsored qualified ambassadors. And for silver, all they have to do is purchase a welcome pack. Okay, now to get to gold, you have to have 100 points. When that happens, it's like a magical switch that turns on and you get a $250 achievement bonus. Plus, you will get paid all the points on the levels of the people on your team. All right, so there's one other very, very important thing about this document, and that's in this box right here. Everybody should know about the opportunity to fast start. When you hire, it's not like you're their boss, but when you bring on a new teammate, make sure they understand fast start achievement bonuses. If they rank up to not silver, doesn't matter. You can join and turn silver in the first day. There's no fast start for silver. But if you rank up to gold, senior gold, or ruby or senior ruby in your first 30 days, not your first month, not your count, it doesn't go by calendar month, it goes by first 30 days, then all of your achievement bonuses are doubled. So if you fast start to gold, instead of getting $100 for turning silver and $250 for turning gold, you will get $700 because you're doubling your achievement bonuses, okay? Now, the question that I get and the question that I had when I first learned this was, do those people have to be commission qualified or just purchase a welcome pack? They just have to purchase a welcome pack. Okay, so you could rank all the way up to senior ruby, which would be a really tough thing to do, on new ambassadors who just purchase a welcome pack. Now, fast starting gold is not impossible. If you have a real go-getter who has a strong network, that is entirely achievable. And you do it by having meetings right off the bat. So that would be a wonderful thing for somebody to fast start gold. All right, so that explains the Plexus compensation plan summary chart. And if any of it was unclear or you have questions that need further answers, just let me know. I hope that was helpful, and go Plexus.